Hey guys, it's Misty with Mystic Gigi. Today we are doing a Dutch pour on two 10 by 20 canvases. And my colors, I want to show you my colors first. So my colors are metallic cobalt blue mixed with turquoise deep. So it got us this color. It's very pretty. It's like a turquoise greenish blue, but it's not showing up the real color it is on camera for some reason. Then my second color is Prism Violet by Liquitex mixed with Primary Elements Snapdragon. No, sorry, I did not mix it with Snapdragon. I mixed it with Little Piggy's Pigment Nightfall. So scratch that. I mixed these two together. Sorry about that. To make my purple. Very pretty color. Then to get my other color, I did Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold by Golden and Iridescent Bright Gold Fine by Golden. So I mixed these two together to get this color. It's such a pretty color. It's kind of like a deep yellow but gold. It's very pretty. So there's that color, and then last is my pink. We did Quinacridone Magenta by Liquitex mixed with this. It's a wood dye, and it's in the color Hot Pink. But it's just a wood dye by ColourArte, and that's what the bottle looks like. It's just by ColourArte. So it's these two mixed together. It's just a liquid, but it's those two mixed together to make my pink. Oh, look how vibrant that is. I love it. And if you're wondering, like, since it's a stain and it's a wood stain, does it have oils in it? No, it doesn't have like a oil for the wood type stuff in it. It won't make your paintings hard to varnish if you use it, just in case you're wondering, because I wondered that and I looked into it. Okay, so those are our colors, and then our base color is black and white mixed together to make there we go. So that is our base color. Okay, let's get you over to the canvas. Okay guys, we are back. So I already flooded my canvases with my gray, which is a mixture of white and black mixed together. Missed a spot. So the consistency is very, very thin. What I mix it as is I do 2 ounces of Floetrol. This is the Floetrol that I use. So I do 2 ounces of Floetrol, 1 ounce of whatever paint I'm using, whether it's whatever paint color I use, as long as it's acrylic paint. 1 ounce of paint, and then a 1/2 ounce of water. So 2 ounces Floetrol, 1 ounce paint, 1/2 ounce water. Then the other color I didn't mention in my colors was I'm using a white cell activator. If you don't know what a cell activator is, it is used in the bloom technique, the Sheleeart style bloom technique, and I will have the recipe to that in the description below. But that is what it's basically, just Australian Floetrol and Amsterdam titanium white. It makes a big deal as far as what brand the paint is and what color the paint is whether or not it will work. But what it does is gives you cells, and good composition is what I like it for in the Dutch pour. So if you haven't tried it in the Dutch pour yet, you should. It's very, very, it gives it a nice different effect. Okay, now let's start off. Now I've got to figure out which way I want to go. If I want to go or jeez, this is the hardest part. Is doing the design. Should I just go like that? Should I try it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, here goes nothing. There's the purple. Here's the nickel azo and gold fine. And here's the turquoise blue, metallic cobalt blue color. And you don't have to have the line straight. I like to do it not straight on top of each other so that when I'm blowing it out, it gets a good mixture of all the colors when you blow it. So that's why I like to give it a little bit of squiggly in there. Now for the white cell activator. So with the cell activator, you kind of want to leave it in the same, like a thick line, because it'll work better. Because basically what you're doing is you're pushing the white over the colors, and then that forms the cells. So as you blow it over, it forms the cells. So if you have a thicker line, it'll blow it better compared to like a bunch of thin lines. So that's what I was trying to do anyway. If you do not have a torch, I recommend it. You will not regret it. It will help with so many things, especially in the drying process, because you torch all the bubbles so they don't come up while it's drying. So it doesn't ruin your composition, and it can just ruin a lot of things when there's air bubbles in there. In your painting on the canvas. That's what causes it. As it's curing, those bubbles will come up and then it'll leave holes. Let's do a little string throughout. Well, that didn't work out very well, huh? Okay. And you can buy these propane torches. Just put in culinary torch or propane torch on Amazon and it'll pop right up. Okay, now I'm just going to push in my colors a little bit, but I'm not blowing it over. And then I'll get my other blow dryer to blow out the design, because I like my smaller blow dryer for more control. And if you have spots that aren't moving, like this spot that I keep blowing, it's not moving. So what you want to do is you want to add more base color right there, and now watch, it'll move. See? It's another reason why I like to blow it in a little bit, is just to make sure I have enough base paint to blow the color out. Got another spot right here that's not moving. Because you want to make sure that you have enough paint on the canvas for the colors to flow. If you don't have enough, it'll stop. It'll just stop, and you'll keep pushing and pushing, and nothing will happen. It'll just make really awkward looking lines like that you're trying to blow out. And you won't like the outcome, I promise. Okay. So now I know I have enough base, especially right here where the colors are. Now, getting my little baby hair dryer. It's literally like the size of my hand. This one gives me much better control, and it gives me better composition. I totally believe that there is a huge difference in your outcome with what blow dryer you have and how you use it. It definitely has to do with consistency of your paint, but I definitely know from experience, because I have over 20 blow dryers that I've tried, and the blow dryer makes a big difference. Okay, let's blow this up. Try not to go over it more than once with the blow dryer, because that's when you get funky, the colors start to muddy. If you have to, just stop with the blow dryer after you're done. Just go past that part that's not working for you and just go past it and go back to it with either your mouth or a straw. Ooh, look at those cells. That's from the cell activator and the mixed and the consistency of my paints, because it's mixed with Floetrol too. Okay, so let's go right here. So this little gadget is called World's Smallest Leaf Blower. I love to use it for the Dutch pour to help out with what I'm going to be doing right now. And then on the bloom technique, if you do the bloom technique, you take this off and you blow it with this, and the bloom technique, it gets you a perfect bloom. So just in case you didn't know that. Okay, so I'm going to keep working on the composition now. And same thing goes for when you're blowing it out and trying to get your composition right. If it's not moving the paint, put some more base down. And it's not gonna, it won't dry like that. The little unevenness of the paint will dry even. It'll dry flat. And then too, if it doesn't blow at all, that means you just have not enough paint right there. So what I'm going to do for this part is I'm going to add a little bit of paint. And then I'm just going to blow it out with my little blower. Because obviously I need some more paint right there so that it blows. And also when you do that, sometimes it's better if you put some of the base paint on top of that paint to help it flow, to make it look like you didn't add it. Kind of looks like I added it, so I'm not really digging it, but I'll see how it dries. Okay. So I don't like the jaggedy look, so that's why I push back in on it. So if you ever don't like a spot, just push back inwards with the blow dryer or your mouse. Let's see. And if you really don't like a spot where you blew it out, just get your base color and pour it over. So like, say I don't like this spot, then you just go like this and you cover it with paint, with the base color. Yeah, don't be afraid to get in there with your tools, with your mouth, with whatever you have the most control over that you're comfortable with. Get in there and play with it. If you don't like a spot, then fix it. Do something about it. For instance, like say I didn't like, let me get a paper towel. So if you don't like a spot, so say I didn't like this spot, you get a paper towel, you bunch it up enough to where you have control over it, and then you just dab it and pull it back up. Move the switch the paper towel to where it's not the wet spot, and then do it again, and then get another paper towel until the color is all gone, and then redo it right there. You don't have to deal with it. Fix it. Make yourself proud of it, but don't be too hard on yourself either, because that doesn't help yourself. Because I know we're our worst critics, and so it makes it hard to not judge every single piece and every thing that we make. Seeing a little bit of an indent. Okay. Also, the inspiration I got from this color palette is from her name. She's on YouTube, and her name is Arteza Art. So I-R-I-S-A R-O-O Art. Go check her out. She's pretty phenomenal. So, I don't know who she is. I just watch her on YouTube. But I found her stuff pretty inspiring. So go check her out. Okay, let's take you in for a close-up. I think I'm done. Okay, let's turn off my lights. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry about the wiggling everywhere. It's So check out those cells. Those cells turned out phenomenal. I love the multicolor cells. That turquoise color turned out really cool, and so did the pink. The pink is so vibrant. I love the pink. And that copper gold mixture, the nickel azo gold and gold. Oh, the colors are just amazing. Look at those cells. Ooh, looks like a rainbow. Okay guys, also if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It is free for you and it just helps me out. And if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to help, so leave them below. And if you enjoyed this video, please share it and like it and share it with people so that I can get out there a little bit more. I appreciate you guys, and if you found this helpful, please leave a comment below. And I'd love to hear your other ideas of what other things I could do. Alright guys, you have a fabulous day, and thanks so much for joining. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good day.